It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with his second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Now Haskins on 1st down. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down, Jaguars. Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Once more, Adams on 1st down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Here's Adams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And his kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Wait, that green 80.
Mike 5-4. You get blocked, me.
Let's go.
You get blocked.
Let's go up. No, 66.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, it's Derrick Henry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Alpha.
3 down. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Go Bandit. Sugar.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He completes it to Henry. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
In your face.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. 2nd down, Haskins. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Let's go now. Go to base. 50 seconds to run. Check tight. Check tight. 57, Mike. Mike 57.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Throwing deep for Galladay. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Adams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. second down. It's Adams, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. This into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
On 2nd and 9, Brady, Dorsett making the catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Wait, set, 53! Come on, Ozzy! Ozzy! You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Check 99! Check 99! Mike 52.
53, Linda! 380, hey!
Brady now on first down. And caught by Henry. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried his dress rehearsal into the game, you know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Bravo!
26 months, exit.
Hey, 66.
26 months.
Go.
Hey, man. Watch the fire.
Throwing is Brady on third down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Brady going to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Complete. It's Henry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
You got time. You got time.
You jet bomber.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. On 2nd and goal, Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He finds Dorsett. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball, control the clock. But they only got 3 points out of it. So defensively, it could have been worse, right? So I give it a draw.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. From the 27, Haskins. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Jaguar first down.
Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. They'll run on 1st down. It's Adams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Let's go. Hey, hold on. Here we go.
Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Wide, 80.
Let's go.
Alert. Hey, Haywood.
3 down.
Check it. Check it, reload.
On 1st down, Brady. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Regular. Hey, team 6.
Watch the run.
Right to the end. Alert.
Brady now to throw.
Here we go.
And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Hey, wahoo!
52. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Blue Dan.
Hey, Mike 52.
Push him back.
We got to get that.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Brady now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Rip.
5-2 to Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Hey, orbit.
SOS.
Hey, bolt 66. SOS. Hey, 66.
Brady to throw again. Complete. It's Johnson. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
72. All right, here we go. 72.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Alert! Hey, exit. Alert!
Rush in. Rush in.
Hey, Alabama.
Again, it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the end. Check the rip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Down 80.
Watch the run.
Hey, Alabama.
Mike 52 right here.
Hey, Foxtrot. 52's
on 2nd and 11 now. Brady, Dorsett's got it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 43. To throw is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Go Bandit!
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Brady's throw there complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch the safety creep! Ozzie! Ozzie! You! Let's go on. No, 66.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And down inside the 15 he goes. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They run Montgomery. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
You. Tighten up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Philip Dorsett with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
At the 38-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Now Haskins to throw on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. On third down, Adams. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Ready. Good team running. Squeeze. Defense, keep it up, guys. Switch.
They run it with Balaj. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check curls. Check 37.
On the ground, right side, it's Adams. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A carry for Adams. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now Balaj. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kalen Balaj with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Raiders 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check back.
Sugar!
52, right.
Hey, Delta!
Squeeze.
Hey, go 66!
Throwing on first down is Brady. He completes this to Sutton. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
What we got?
Go Bandit!
Brady now on first down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Wait, set, 53!
52! 52's the mic!
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Slam, slam, slam!
Regular!
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch the whip.
Goal 50. Hey, zoom.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. I'm coming. 5-2.
And the blitz does come. And he's going to go down again. You thought we'd see pressure. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, I thought that they'd be very aggressive in that type of a situation, and that's what they call getting home, because home is where the quarterback is.
And where the heart is.
And that heart just got shattered in 1,000 pieces.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
From the 29, Haskins gets this one to Juszczyk. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the slant. He's coming.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Again, here's Adams. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now Adams. There he goes left side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Adams, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Back to throw. And he finds Howard complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. Now Brady. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
Check 53.
Check 55 to Mike. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
50.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Hey, 7.
They're going to try and run for it. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Blanche. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Haskins to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage? You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Jaguars have won the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Jacksonville, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Oakland, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.